be built and can be learned. It's a skill set, but you have to do it every day. Small things, tiny things, through repetition from day 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to do it consistently. You will see results when you do it every time, every day, every week, every month. And if you keep on pursuing that and following the action plan, then you will slowly feel the difference. A lot of people doesn't know this, but you have to spend time alone and get to know yourself. What I mean by that is you have to realize what kind of person are you? Like, what's your personality? Are you introvert? Does big group of people drains you? How do you cope up with stress? Are you extrovert? You like being a big crowd? Because I am personally introvert. Big crowds drains me, and it takes a lot of days for me to recover my energy. That's who I am. And I used to question myself so much. Why am I like this? It's because I have been surrounding myself with people who are not like-minded, and that drains me. That made me question my worth. Also, you have to know what's your values. Are you a person of good character? Are you kind? Are you generous? Are you positive? Are you negative person? Do you talk negative things to people? Do you gossip? Or do you build people up? You support them? You give people compliments. What kind of person are you? Because that defines who you are. If you're a good person, then you have to surround yourself with good person. If you're a kind person, then surround yourself with kind person. If you want a husband that will understand your values, then you have to find somebody who has the same values. Otherwise, you will question your worth. Okay, you will shrink to the ability of the people that doesn't make you feel loved and valued. So ask yourself, like, who am I? What am I good at? What are the kind of friends that I wanted to surround myself with? What's my values? What's my non-negotiables when it comes to dating? What am I good at? What am I not good at? You have to know that. Like, how do I energize myself? Who are the person in my environment that I can trust? That's a good question. Do I feel drained when I spend time with them? Do I feel energized? Do I feel watered? Do I feel blessed every time I spend time with them? Or do you feel drained and you feel like, I don't like this energy. They keep on gossiping other people. For me, I don't like gossiping. Gossip stops the moment I receive it because I don't like it. Okay, I don't like talking about other people. I like building people up. I want to surround myself with those kind of person because I believe that those people are the confident people. Because confident people supports you. Confident people gives compliment. Confident people plans and acts and do what they say. Once you get to know yourself, you will slowly realize your value. You will see the things that drains you down, the things that you don't deserve, the things that you want to make yourself a better version of who you were before. When you develop that, then that's the time you have to remove yourself in a toxic environment. What do you feel? You have to ask yourself, what do you feel when you're with these people? Okay, do you feel appreciated? Do you feel valued? Do you feel like you exist, or you feel invisible? You feel cracked, you feel small. People give you different kind of energy. Environment gives you the same, okay? But without you knowing yourself, you wouldn't be able to remove yourself from a toxic environment because you don't know that it's hurting you. For me personally, I needed to resign to this very toxic job environment because I was developing alopecia areata. You know, I'm losing spots in my hair. I'm losing my hair. Look, I've got spots here. See, I've got spots there. It started last week. My body, no, not last week, sorry. It started last year. And my body was telling me, I am in survival mode. I am stressed. You have to move out. Pre-shifts, I keep on having anxieties. Like, is this normal? You're not supposed to feel anxious and stressed before coming to work. Why am I anxious? You ask yourself, why are you anxious? Why are you feeling this way? Why am I crying? Sometimes when you are in a toxic environment, you get triggered with small things. you get irritated, you snapped, and it changes you as a person. I tell you, you have to remove yourself. Your environment affects your mental state. Okay, what kind of environment are you with? Is it beautiful? Is it giving you value? Is it giving you honor? Or is it bringing you down? Is it tearing you down? You have to ask yourself, because the moment you stay long in this environment, you will lose yourself, you will lose your mind, and that's the end of the game. Okay, you have to say to yourself, move out, find a good environment, find a good space, find a peaceful place where you can just be yourself. Regardless if it's a small space or a job that gives you small salary, it doesn't matter as long as you've been treated well. As long as you don't question your worth, as long as you are appreciated, as long as people see your value, that's all we want. And if we cannot get that from the environment that we are in, then boom, that's the cause of anxiety. That's the cause of, oh, okay, I'm not worth it. You will start to believe that you're not worth it, that you're not respected, that you're not capable of these things. You will question your skill set. You will question your capabilities. You will question your existence. And so I'm telling you, girl, honey, babe, move out. Once you have your own space, once you moved out from the toxic environment, okay, I will tell you, the first 2 weeks you will feel crap. You have lost self-confidence. In those times you have stayed in that environment, okay, and you have to listen, you have to be graceful to yourself. If you feel down, if you feel anxious, if you feel palpitation, every time you remember the things that you experienced before, every time you remember how you were treated unfairly before, you have to be graceful to yourself, okay, and tell yourself that it is okay. This will pass. You have to give yourself enough time to recover. It may take 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, 5, 1 year, I don't know. You have to be graceful with yourself, because when you were in a toxic environment, you were on survival mode. Okay, imagine your nervous system has been in survival mode for a long time. It takes a bit of time to recover. And I tell you, after you quit or you move yourself from a toxic environment, you will feel down because your self-confidence is low, because you're questioning your value, your skill set, and everything that I mentioned earlier, okay? But you have to take a deep breath. Exhale slowly, one more, until you feel better. And I tell you, once you move past that stage, your mind will be clear. And when it is clear, that's the time you will have clear decisions of what to do next. You cannot plan what to do next at that moment, the time you quit or you remove yourself from a toxic environment, because your mind is just spiraling. It's still on stress mode. But once that level of stress goes down, when you feel the peace, when there's no tension inside your heart, when you feel that the waves have come, when you feel that the storm in your spirit has settled down, that's the time you will develop clear mind. And when you are in that state, that's the moment you will think clearly of what to do next. Another very important thing to do while you are recovering from being in a toxic environment and developing self-confidence is you have to keep moving. Okay, you have to move, you have to exercise. It doesn't have to be 2 hours, 3 hours heavy lifting in the gym, no. You can go out, show up for yourself, go to the gym, stay there. Try lifting, I don't know, try exercising for like 5-10 minutes. Who cares if it's short? At least you showed up, okay? Go out for a walk, feel the leaves, touch the trees, okay? Feel the breeze of the ocean. Feel the intensity of the sun in your skin. Listen to the chirping of the birds. Listen to your environment, okay? Plants and trees, grasses are living things. It gives you energy, okay? When you're feeling down, don't stay in your bed. Stop scrolling your phone, your TikTok, your Facebook, and realizing you've spent 1-2 hours and wasted your time. Go out. Okay, don't overthink. Just put on your socks, put on your shoes. The moment you feel anxious, go out, walk. I tell you, the moment you feel that first 30 minutes or 1 hour, your survival mode, your stress mode levels will slowly go down. Why? Because going out gives you alertness, and being with things around us, especially walking and spending time with in the park, will give you positive energy, and that energy you will absorb to make you feel better. When you start feeling good, when you start to see the sun shining, when you start to see the positive in yourself, you will thirst for positive energy. You will thirst for good treatment. You will start to see, okay, that this person doesn't deserve me because he's treating me differently. I don't feel good when I'm with them. I feel drained. You will start to see the single things, okay? And you will be good at looking at if these people is good for you or not. I need you to grab pen and paper, okay? And write down your goals. Now that your mind is clear, now that you feel valued, now that your self-worth is back, now that you regain your energy, I need you to grab a pen and paper and write your goals in the next 5 years, 10 years. Envision what kind of job you are looking for, what kind of husband you want to spend your life with, how much money do you want to earn, okay? Who are the set of friends that can access you? I need you to write those things. For me, after I resigned, I felt desperate. You will be desperate, okay? But I tell you, the moment you feel desperate, that's the moment you don't value yourself, because you will be just applying to jobs. Okay, I'll apply here, even if like this. I will apply even if it's like this. Even if you don't like it, even if people are not good. No. Shh. I don't like working at the hospital. Okay, I cannot imagine working at the hospital. It doesn't make me feel good, okay? The little things that hospital nurses do, I don't like. I've tried working in aged care and I don't like it. I'm not going back, no, over my dead body, no. I've learned to supervise and to manage the entire floor, but I'm not doing that again. Just because I'm desperate for money, okay? I wrote down the things that I envisioned myself doing that makes me happy. I tried to be a school nurse. I was happy about that. I tried to be a vaccination nurse. I'm happy about that. Okay, what about ambulatory services or outpatient nurse? Okay, I can do that. Okay. You cannot be just anybody else. You cannot copy the skill set and the environment and the vision of other people just because you cannot figure yours. You have to sit down and figure what you want and stick to it, because I tell you, you will feel happy going to work. If you love what you're doing, it won't feel dragging. You will be happy. I needed to write on my note, okay, the next management I want to have will be supportive. If they're not supportive, if they're not communicating well, if I feel like I'm disrespected, I don't want that. Okay, I'd rather build up my own business, to be honest, than being treated like I don't exist, than being treated like I am invisible. You have to know what you want, okay? Once you know what you want, I need you to do something, okay? How do you become a doctor? Okay, you enroll with entrance exams. How do you become a carpenter? You might be the person who likes fixing things and you're a bit handy, okay? Get a certificate, okay? You see yourself fixing the roof, you like fixing things in the house, then do something. Study tape courses. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be 4 years. Develop your skill set. Have that certificate. Be in demand. That's when you get your value. Show up for yourself. No one will do it for you. You are meant to level up. You deserve to have a big house. You deserve to have a good friends who are mindful, friends who will encourage you to be positive, friends who will take care of you. You deserve a good husband. You deserve a respectful partner. You deserve a good life. Anything other than that, anything that will give you energy, block it. Be selfish, protect your mental state. Okay, eat healthy, drink water, take care of yourself. Okay, what are you doing? You've been so lazy just watching, scrolling your Facebook and TikTok and Instagram all day. What are you doing? Is that building you up? Why don't you find a book, buy a book, productivity book that will encourage you to start business, or that will encourage you to feel valuable, that will encourage you to develop small steps. Okay, do something. Don't just sit there and be lazy, do something. Because I will tell you, your future self will thank you for being confident. Your future self will thank you for trying hard, for removing yourself from toxic environment, okay? Your future self will thank you that you did your best in protecting your mental health. When you feel good, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that's the time you will develop self-confidence. And I tell you, you will attract the good things in your life. You owe your future self a life that you deserve, but it cannot be done if you don't remove yourself from a toxic environment and develop self-confidence so you can move on and be successful in life. Because honey, nobody's gonna pick you up. Nobody will do it for you. So you have to stand up and do something for yourself, even if it's just you this time. I did it, a lot of people did it, and I know you can too. That's it from me from now. This is Rosanna. Much love. Cheers.